Welcome back once more to Destiny.
Og don't know where Og is!
There are reports that the Fallen back at the Cosmodrome are keeping a pretty tight guard on the old Skywatch. Could be one of their leaders, or it could be something valuable. The speaker's asking Guardians to look into it.
So you may
what's
have...
on the menu today?
Okay, well, we're gonna go take a look around. You may have noticed that we actually just cut out the entire mission select thing. That's something that I'll probably be doing for the rest of the time we are playing this video game, because it's not very important.
Well, I'm ready if you are.
Also, I'm swapping out my primary weapon. We're now using a hand cannon. It's...
But you couldn't change that last time.
What's that?
Was that because you were in combat?
It was because I was level 2, and it requires level 3.
Oh, okay.
So, since we leveled up at the end of the last episode, we are now able to use this thing. And hand...
Do you get anything special for leveling?
You get access to new abilities and,
you know, this place must have been amazing before the collapse.
Sorry, to new abilities, and also to, like, various, like, buffs to your abilities, buffs to your character, things like that.
So what were you saying about hand cannons?
They're pretty self-explanatory, you know. You feel like reenacting Dirty Harry in the far future, go for it. They usually have a really small ammo reserve. They usually have really high impact, really high damage. Again, it's another weapon that values precision, but it's at a lot closer range than like a scout rifle would be.
Does it make a big bada boom?
It is probably the loudest weapon you'll ever use in the game. Or one of the loudest weapon classes, rather. Besides rocket launchers, but we'll get into that later. We don't have any of those yet.
Yeah, making an entrance is more important than being quiet.
Absolutely. But yeah, pretty nice. I like using hand cannons every once in a while. Also, there's an item on the ground. That's what items look like.
Like little holographic hexagons?
Yep, pretty much. They vary in color. The white one you saw there is just a standard little item. They have like green, blue, and possibly other ones. We'll see.
Are they like different rarities, or...?
That's exactly what they are.
So when do we find some legendaries, or epics, or whatever they're called in this game?
Probably not until we're level 20 and hitting end-game content stuff. In fact, I haven't seen any of the purple drops at any point before that, so...
You can't see it, but I'm stroking my neck beard and my flabby jowls in anticipation. And now I've lost the MMO bracket. Yes.
You're on a roll.
What are we left with now?
Let's see, we got women.
Destiny fans.
This
Destiny
was one
fans.
of Skywatch's old array stations.
I'm not
A
touching
link to
that
the
one.
lunar colonies.
Not the
Whoa!
Destiny fans,
Oh.
but the women. But I wouldn't touch Destiny fans either.
Dead end.
You'd have to wade
Fallen
through
sealed escape.
like
can get it
this
open.
thick fog of Cheeto dust and Doritos. Be like gorillas in the mist.
Wading through the bogs of Mountain Dew and sweat.
The Fallen really didn't want anybody getting in.
Truly a mire of disgusting proportions.
Truly, I am a storyteller.
So we're
what
here.
are we looking for?
What is
We are looking around in this complex here for
lots of
something.
motion ahead?
It's never. It's just
bad feeling
basically the
about
mission
this.
is, hey, there's
Barnacles.
something weird about this place. Go check it out.
Space barnacles?
Kind of. I mean, a little bit. Also, welcome to survival horror.
What, space crabs? Is this where I'll be real quiet and then pop up a face cam of you?
Sadly, no. This is our introduction to
Sweet.
the Hive.
Oh, okay. Well, so these guys, like the what are they called from Mass Effect? The human husks. That's the one.
Actually, it's kind of close to that, but not quite. These things are not human. No, these are...
Let me guess. They have a hive mentality where one knows the knowledge of the collective.
No, those come later. No, these hive are more just... It's more along the lines of a mass of things rather than a swarm, like a hive mind.
So they're kind of like just mindless.
There's a
like
wizard here.
They've been disconnected from
kill
the
it.
main part of the hive, and now they just attack on sight.
I'm explaining it incorrectly, but we'll get to that later. So, quick introduction to the hive. They like using bolt and explosive weaponry. So, yeah. These are the guys that show you that you need to also be aware of where you are standing. And the thralls are very dangerous, as you might be able to tell, because they get right up in your face and they start meleeing you, and you're just screwed.
Right. Is it easy for other classes, like if they're like a tanky class that you can take them head on? Because you're a warp.
Right. There is a class that has... Well, all classes have access to something called a super ability later on, like in another 2 levels or so, I think. There's one that has a literal, like, slam in front of you. He pounds on the ground and kills everything ever. But that's not what we are. No, the Warlock has a good way of dealing with a bunch of mobs as well. But we'll see that. We'll get there. The best way to deal with thralls is actually just using automatic weaponry, because they're extremely weak, and you don't need precision to kill them. But as you can see, you can still deal with them even if you don't have automatic weaponry.
Chow Python's the wizard. Going to concoct some potion.
Wizards are very true to their name. They are dicks in this game.
Wizards are dicks.
The wizards are very much so.
Trophy.
Yep. We have killed a certain amount of hive. Congratulations. You didn't see me get the one for the Fallen because I had to re-record a couple of things. So, whoops.
I'm guessing this is the same strat as, is this a boss or a mini-boss?
This is neither. This is actually just a normal enemy. It just has a really powerful shield that we don't have the means to take out just yet. So it's kind of just do what you can while you can. It's the same general strategy though. Kill all the small things before you can get to the big asshole. And there we go. Yeah. And I actually...
Puppet master all along.
He was. I actually had to rush here because I wanted to show off this golden chest that we didn't
We
miss.
should probably get moving.
So, yeah, golden chests. They don't really do much. There are 5 of them on every planet. Spoilers, we're visiting other planets at some point. But yeah. They don't do much until you find all 5 on a planet. That's about the long and short of it.
Right. What do they actually do?
Did
you just explain that? And I wasn't listening.
Yeah, kind of. They just kind of hold items. They aren't really special items or anything. They're just kind of there. But at this stage of the game, the item I got was actually an upgrade, so it was good. And
Gotcha.
there's golden chests and then there's regular chests. The regular chests usually give you upgrade materials and such. So
yeah, because this game has gun crafting.
Kind of, yeah. It has upgrade paths, more like. So yeah, we're going to the tower. This will be your first experience actually free roaming the tower. So, hype. Or something.
Ugh! In space!
So yeah, here we go. Here's the tower. Also, I don't know what that guy's doing.
Are we going to see any XXX Sephiroth Killer 69 XXX?
It's possible. I haven't come across it yet, but it's quite possible.
13 pounds.
I don't know what I was doing here. I was just kind of screwing around. Anyway.
Damn it, Python, we're on the clock here. We don't have time to dick around.
That one is special.
So yeah, that's okay. So the Cryptarch decrypts things for us, mostly just engrams, which what you just saw are our rare items. So rare items, or uncommon rather, uncommon items have stats that are more than just armor. As you can see, strength dictates your melee ability, cooldown, and strength. Your discipline increases your grenades, and intelligence deals with that super ability I was talking about.
Too heavy.
Checking for bounties, Guardian.
Fun stuff.
Okay,
So every now and then
Wait,
we'll...
this is-
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I
right,
was
well-
just going to ask a question.
Every so often we'll come back to the tower and stock up on things, and turn some things in. Other than that, the tower is largely not useful.
So this is like the tower is situated underneath the planet thing, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much directly under the Traveler, and it overlooks the last city.
No
So.
problem.
Right.
This is where the Guardians live,
Watch
and
yourself
we are a
out there.
Guardian. Therefore, we live here. I'm not really sure what those dates correspond to. I know the first one's 2018, but I can't quite make out the second one because I don't know my Roman numerals that well.
Stars in the light itself.
Anyway,
Crota's work.
I can't tell you.
How do we heal it?
so yeah. Equipment does actually change your character's look. Again, doesn't necessarily matter because we'll hardly ever be seeing ourselves unless we're in the tower.
Which then the helmet doesn't even matter because, as you can see, Ugg is currently helmless.
Yep. Whenever you're in a social area, you are without a helmet because you do not need it.
close mission. How sex sounds relay.
Because everybody needs to see Ugg's pretty face.
Especially that guy, still hanging over there.
He's just AFK.